Okay, so here's how I make a dirty Coke. So I have my fresh lime here. These are really big limes. I got them from Sam's Club earlier this week. And because they're so big, some of you might want to try half a lime. But because I like lime so much, I'm going to use the whole thing. Down here in the South, we like to drink out of mason jars. So I've got my mason jar full of ice. And I use a lot of ice because a lot of it is pretty shredded, pretty fine. So I think a lot of it's going to melt after I put the things in there. I've got my Torani sugar-free coconut syrup. And I have never used it not sugar-free because I can't find it regular coconut syrup. You have to order it, so I will probably do another tutorial on that, but I like it pretty much with this. And then I've got my Coke Zero, and so yeah, and then I've got my juicer here, and I'm probably gonna put the pulp thing on here. So okay, so I went ahead and put the pulp thing on. I've got it about midway, some pulp, not a whole lot of pulp, and you know, I do like a little bit here and there, so it's not a big deal. And so what I do is I just go ahead and I juice my lime, and it gives me a pretty good amount of juice. Put that on there. I like to be good and pressed on there, see, and it's pretty squeezed on there, and that was a lot of juice, but we're gonna go for more because we like a lot of fresh lime. Just kind of get that on there. And I think maybe that can go a little bit further. There we go. Okay, so those are completely juiced. I'm gonna slam that down so that we can get all that. See, and when you turn it, a lot of it will come out. So we'll get that done. We'll put that in our sink, and then we'll go ahead and I like to pour this part in first, so it can just kind of trickle down in there and get within all of the ice. Then we're gonna put a couple, preferably just one capful of the coconut syrup. Let's see how I figure out how to do this with one hand. I might have to pause it. Okay, so I don't know if the camera's catching it or not, but I've got a capful of the Torani coconut syrup. I'm just gonna pour that in there. So not too much coconut. It's actually to your preference if you like more coconut or not. And then you simply just add your Coke. And I like to use a straw to mix it all in there. And I usually preferably just use one can of Coke to one mason jar. And it's